from your weather authority. This is a KTAB Severe Weather Special. You are not alone.
Thanks for being here for this special presentation from KTAB. I'm Chief Meteorologist Sam Nichols, and I'm joined by meteorologists Zach Gilday and Clemente Morales.
In the next 30 minutes, we'll tell you what you can expect this severe weather season and how to prepare for it.
Plus, we'll share with you the ways we are working to make sure you stay ahead of the storm and are informed.
But first, we want you to know us. I'm the Chief Meteorologist here at KTAB and have been forecasting weather here in the Big Country for about 20 years. I was born here in the Big Country over in Callahan County and have lived here most of my life. I've not just studied and covered West Texas weather, I've lived it. I know it, I've seen it, experienced it firsthand. I've seen the devastation that severe weather can bring to the Big Country. In fact, I went through my first tornado when I was about 5 years old. And that's why during severe weather season, your safety is so important to me. Zach Gilday is our daybreak and noontime meteorologist. Zach, you've been here at KTAB only a short time, but severe weather that we had early in March sure gave you an introduction to some of the rough storms that we have here in the Big Country.
It sure did, Sam. Weather in the Big Country should not be taken lightly. Severe storms can pop up anytime and anywhere. That's why your weather authority keeps a close eye on the radar 24 hours, 7 days a week. My interest in meteorology started in the 6th grade after going through a chapter on meteorology in my science survey course. Growing up and living my whole life in southern New England, I have experienced all kinds of weather. I've been through blizzards, tornado outbreaks, and multiple hurricanes. I attended Western Connecticut State University, where I received a Bachelor's of Science in Meteorology. WCSU has instilled in me a strong background of the science involved in all types of weather. I also interned at a local TV station in Hartford, Connecticut, where I learned under 6 meteorologists who each gave me a different perspective on forecasting. In my short month here at KTAB, Sam has taught me so much valuable information about forecasting in the Big Country. So when severe weather hits, I'm confident that I can be there to guide you through the storm.
Zach, thanks a bunch. And another important member of our Weather Authority team is Clemente Morales, who handles our weekend weather. Clemente, you've been a part of the KTAB weather team for a long time.
That's correct, Sam. I was born in Hamlin, Texas, and have lived right here in Abilene in the heart of the Big Country all of my life. I went to school here at Hardin-Simmons University, and although that doesn't make me a complete expert, I do love the weather and know what interests the citizens of our community because I have lived here. As a youngster growing up, I have always had a passion for weather and learning about clouds and anything else to deal with weather phenomena and other storms. In fact, I remember the tornado of 1979 that struck Wichita Falls and the 1986 tornado that hit Sweetwater early on a Saturday morning. I've been in television since 1985 in one way or another, behind the camera or in front of it. My objective has always remained the same, and that is to bring the viewer the information they need. I am proud to be a member of the Weather Authority team for KTAB, and I look forward to keeping our viewers in touch with what happens in weather.
So you see, each member of our team brings a very unique perspective and personality to our weather team. But one thing we have in common, we are all focused on keeping you informed and safe when severe weather hits the Big Country. And our commitment to you is that during severe weather, we are your weather authority, and during severe weather, you are not alone. It's now March and severe weather season is upon us. Every spring, your weather authority gets questions all the time about just how bad is this severe weather season going to be. Some of you might be asking, since we've already experienced some severe weather, does that mean that this spring will be bad as well? Well, that answer to that question is not always just black and white. Zach, you recently went down to the National Weather Service office in San Angelo to talk severe weather for this spring.
Meteorology is not an exact science, especially when it comes to forecasting for severe weather. While technology has greatly improved over the years, models are still not able to fully predict and track supercell thunderstorms. The bottom line, be prepared because severe weather can happen anytime, anywhere. Here's the severe weather outlook from the National Weather Service. The Big Country is no stranger to high winds and hail. But as far as strong tornadoes go,
right now we're very complacent, and let me tell you what that means. We have not been hit by an EF3 or greater tornado in any of our communities for a long time.
And as complacent as we may be, it is important to remember.
If it could remember one thing, just be prepared for severe weather every spring, whether we think it's going to be a mild one or a very active one.
And this year, according to Dr. Lyons, the spring looks to be more active.
The outlooks from our Climate Prediction Center are wetter than average across our area for spring, which indicate that there should be more than average number of disturbances moving through, causing the potential for thunderstorms.
But the question is, does more activity mean more severe weather?
But for severe weather, we also need how unstable is the atmosphere to have this explosive rising motion in the air. And what is the wind shear going to be in the lower layers in the atmosphere that can produce supercell thunderstorms and potentially tornadoes? And those two ingredients we don't know even a week in advance with any reasonable knowledge.
And while tornadoes can happen anytime, the spring is most active for tornadic activity.
Wherever you are, tornadoes can happen as we go into that time of year, March through June in this part of Texas.
The bottom line, a wetter spring opens the door for more severe weather.
Just from what we're looking at from the Climate Prediction Center, it would indicate to us that we're going to have a little more action thunderstorm-wise. Whether or not those thunderstorms are going to be really severe or not is still, nobody could really answer that at this stage of the game.
And still to come on this special presentation of You Are Not Alone. What you and your family need to know right now in case of severe weather, especially a tornado. But first, severe weather tip. During a tornado warning, cover your head. Most injuries in tornadoes are caused by flying debris, and stay away from windows.
Severe weather coverage you can count on.